Hello, fellow wanderers, I'm Endri, and thank you for joining me as we wander through some more Final Fantasy Dawn of Souls. So, since last time, I did the dungeon a couple more times, and I picked up a couple pieces of equipment here, namely the Elven Cloak for our mage types. So, just to show what that kind of does, remove it. So, it increases accuracy a little bit, it increases defense by about 9, but the big thing is it lets you evade. As if you were wearing a shield. Kind of useful. And then before we move on, I wanted to clarify a little bit about the 4 different shrines. There are a certain number of maps per shrine. In this case, there were 4. Each map has a certain number of maximum treasure chests that can spawn on it. In this case, Cave 1 had 2, Cave 2 had 3, and the Dark Forest and the Desert each had 4. And then there's a set list of items that can appear on any given floor. So the same items appear per which level you're on, regardless of map. So Basement 1 has the same drops every time. Basement 2 has the same, Basement 3, and Basement 4. So, what that means is you can only get certain treasure on certain floors. Now, also, a certain number of chests can only appear on each floor. So in this case, in this shrine, on the first floor, 2 chests can appear, period. No matter how many can appear on the map tile that you've got, only 2 chests will appear. So that means if you're after an item on the first floor, let's say item number 4, because they are listed, and I put these in order on the video after I edited it. If you're after an item number 4, but only 2 chests can spawn, you have a 50-50 chance of having it show up, continuing on down. So like if you were after the Kenpogi, which is a 3rd floor item, or... No, that's the 2nd floor item. You have a 50-50 chance of getting it on the 2nd floor, because only 2 chests can appear on the 2nd floor. And you would have to have the 3rd or 4th map, because it's the 4th item slot of the chests, and the 4th item slot can only appear on the 3rd or 4th map. It's a little complicated. I did link the guide in the description of the video, so if you're confused about it, look that up. But as far as we're concerned, I went in and got the item I wanted, and we're all set to go. And we're level 29 now. We've got a ton of gil, which is useful. But I think it's time we start looking about getting a class change done. But to do that, we're going to need an airship. To get an airship, we're going to need a canoe. So where do we get a canoe? Well, I happen to know exactly where we get a canoe. It's Crescent Lake. To get to Crescent Lake, we're going to have to go around the world, basically. All those rivers. Can't navigate them yet, though. I have also learned that it takes about an hour of recording to do a 30-minute video. So, yeah. I record for quite a while per video because of the random encounter rate. I should tell you how many random encounters there are in this game. Quite a lot. They take a little while to get through. So if we keep going this way, we should eventually wrap around to right here. New continent, which means new monsters. I'm going to pause here a moment. Alright, that should be enough to get the splash screen in. So around here is Crescent Lake. Let's see if we encounter any new monsters. Here's one of them right now. Ankeg! We go find the stats on them. Fight while we're at it. 222 hit points. Their attacks can inflict poison. They have no treasure, they have no weaknesses, they have no strengths. Speaking of poison, they of course managed to poison me. Fortunately, poison isn't really that big of a problem anymore. Continuing on. There are a couple other treasures here, or a couple other encounters around here, but all stuff we've already seen. As I was saying, it's all enemies we've seen before. And the enemies around here really like poison. We're kind of used to that from where we just were, aren't we? Anyway, there's the city inside of Crescent Lake. It's always poison. Always and forever poison. Almost there. Let me in. This is Crescent Lake. This is home of the sages. Our inn, our item shop. Now, to be honest, there's probably not much reason to buy equipment at this point. In fact, I'm not going to, at least not from there. That's the church right there, I think. Husband's traveling in his little time. He is home. He sleeps all day. He just gets priorities straight. Oh, poor woman. I see no reason to buy any of that equipment. We'll get better in dungeons. Speaking of the husband that's sleeping all day. Magic! Stona. Exit I would like to get eventually. Protera is very nice. Invisra is also very nice. We definitely want to get Stona right now. That's going to come in handy. Might as well grab these. If we get Exit, it will probably be for the Red Wizard. Especially since the only thing useful for this level for the Red Wizard is Thundaga. The rest of those are kind of garbage. With that being said, there's more to this town than first appears. Up around the magic shops. And we see a circle of people. One of these looks a little different. Let's talk to them. This is the plot dump of the game. So if you're trying to figure out what's going on, here you go. 12 sages are we, guided to this land by the stars and prophecy. 4 great crystals exist in this world. The light that once shone within them is now lost. The 4 fiends of chaos block the power of the crystals, claiming it as their own. Fire, earth, water, and wind. These are the 4 forces that compose our world. The source of the 4 forces are the altars scattered throughout the world. Defeat the fiends that have taken root there, and lift up the crystal you carry to the altar. The crystal should regain its brilliance. The 4 fiends plot to rule the world, both past and present. The Fiend of Wind appeared 400 years ago, followed 200 years later by the Fiend of Water. Together they laid waste to the civilization in the north. The Fiend of Earth rots the land. Hell, not anymore! Where the Fiend of Fire passes, all is cast into flame. When all 4 crystals shine once more, return here. All will be revealed. Bring the light of the 4 crystals to us. Warriors of light, only you could do this. The volcano, Mount Gulg, rises to the west of this town. The Fiend of Fire long slept within its passages, but she is awoken 200 years before her time. Vanquish her before the world is consumed in flame. Well done, Warriors of Light! You defeated the Fiend of Earth and restored the crystal's light. Sadly, this has drawn the notice of the Fiend of Fire, who is not to have stirred for their 200 years. Take this canoe and go face the Fiend in Mount Gulg. We got a canoe! I am Lucan. I see, a cycle of wrath, a dim light, guided by destiny. As that about which our entire future revolves. So she's the one who prophesied we would show up in the first place, but hey, we got a canoe. That's kind of the reason we came here. No secret passages. Alright, well with that said, I think we can move on a bit. We could stay at the inn, but we're not really that badly hurt. Problem solved. With that being said, we need to go get something else. With a canoe, we can now go into shallow water. Now let's see here. I'm trying to remember where we have to go from here. I think it's this way. The water has unique encounters, or the rivers I should say, have their own unique. have their own unique encounters. I believe we want to go north. So we have an Ochu and a Hydra. Now let's take a look here and see if we can find out a little bit about the Ochus and the Hydras. Let's see here. Ochu, 208 hit points, resistant to quake and fire, no treasure, and weak to lightning. The Hydra, 212 hit points, no treasure, no weaknesses, no resistances. Ah, a Neochu, 344 hit points, no weaknesses, no resistances, no treasures. Little tough though. Doesn't take nearly as much damage as the stuff at the Earth Gift Shrine did. And, I'm going completely the wrong way. Alright, well, we got a couple enemy encounters out of the way at least. Less editing for me! Yay! Except more editing for adding the descriptions. It takes me quite a while to make those, so I do hope you appreciate them. Alright, so with that said, we actually need to get back to our boat. Fortunately with the canoe, it's a much shorter trip. So let's hop in our boat. And we're going to head this way. Follow the shore a bit here. I don't remember if I said this, but ocean monsters never change. Alright, so from up here, we need to go west. I'm not sure what encounter table this area is running off of. So far it's just been normal ogres. Alright, now then. We go this way. Take the first north. Oh, White Crocs, another new enemy. Alright, well let's see what they're all about, shall we? White Croc, 288 hit points, can drop high potions, are weak to lightning, they are strong against quake and fire. Take quite a beating. And yes, I could use my mage to actually do magic stuff, but Also, they're considered dragon type, and wow, they're worth a lot of gil. So if you want to kill them a little faster, in fact, let's use up a little bit of your magic first. So if you want to equip the Worm Killer to kill them a little faster, you can do that. Alright, head around this way. Which way do we go from here? Straight through. And now we have normal crocodiles. Normal crocodiles have 184 hit points. They're weak to lightning, strong versus quake and fire, and can drop cottages. But as a proof of concept here, let's go to equip. Actually, Coral Sword's good against these, so we'll keep that equipped. But we will grab the Worm Killer here. As you can see, it's pretty effective. Let's see if he actually gets to go before they kill the croc. Yep. Poor little red mage there is a little outclassed. We actually got the cottage. Cool. I believe we go this way and over here. Oh, nope, this is Whispering Cove. Not quite what we're looking for. I wasn't supposed to turn there. But keep that in mind, that's the final of the Fiend dungeons. The extra dungeons that you get for this version of the game, so I'm glad I showed it off at least. And if we go this way, we're going to encounter the Ice Cave. Alright, now the Ice Cave is incredibly dangerous, so we're going to save. We've got plenty of MP left, so we go. I like the background music at least. 'Cause that's not a long passageway. Some stairs down here. Do we want to go this way? Let's take a look. I don't know if we actually want to go this way. This area is a little confusing. I don't think we want to go this way yet. We'll explore this first floor a little bit more first. That was just cockatrices and mummies. We actually can't explore this way. Our passage is blocked. A Phyra is sufficient, by the way, to kill them, and as you can see, they do in fact have Stone Strike. I could use magic to reverse that. That being said, they actually just dropped a gold needle, so there you go. Don't let your entire party turn to stone. It's bad. Alright, so we're just going to walk through here. I don't believe it. Oh, specters. I don't believe it matters which way you go. And we'll just use a tiara. And specters. Let's see if I can look them up real quick. All the battles going on. Specters, 114 hit points. Attacks can, as you just saw there, inflict paralysis. Weak to fire and dia. No treasure and standard undead resistances. And they only appear here in the ice cave, it seems. They die pretty easy to dia, though. You see there, I think we just used our Elven Cloak to good use. Hey, Kluya, you finally got some hit points. Thank you. Alright. Continuing around. Oh, one thing I did want to show real quick, by the way. He doesn't have any equipment on. Why is that? Well, because if you put his helmet on him, he loses defense now. Gloves on him, he loses defense. The Kenpo Gi, on the other hand, show that off real quick here. Let's see. Still increases his attack a little bit and his defense by a substantial margin, so definitely feel free to keep equipping that. It's based on his stamina stat, by the way. Alright, so where are we now? I believe we're up here. Okay. This is going to be fun. Phyra and Dia are going to be your friend. Keep that in mind. I'm actually just going to use some potions. I've got a lot of potions saved up after the run through that dungeon. But yeah, Phyra and Dia, they're your friends. Alright. Ha! This place. There is all of one chest we can currently get in here from where we are. So we're going to hug this wall. See those cracks in the floor? Yeah, that's weak floor. Be careful when you step on them. And that diamond there, that's what we're after in here. But we got the flame sword. You can imagine that's going to be useful here. You are correct. And look at the attack power boost. Phenomenal. And, what would it give you? Keep you on the worm killer, put you on the rune blade, put you on the coral sword. It doesn't really matter. I'll just keep you on the worm killer for now. Alright. No matter what we do, we're going to have to fall, so... Here we go! Alright, so that's going to drop us in this room here, and now we have treasures to collect. Anyway, treasures. This is damage floor. If it's like I remember, you can't actually get any random encounters here, but it does hurt to walk on. So keep that in mind. That was probably overkill. That was way overkill. Treasures! Forced encounter tile! White dragons! Oh, definitely gonna look those up real quick. White dragon, 200 hit points, weak to fire and lightning, strong against quake, ice, stone, and poison. Believe they also have a screen-wide breath attack. And he still has the worm killer, I believe, which is awesome. And just in case, a null frost. They also hit hard. They also die fast. Okay, maybe not as dangerous as I thought. We get the ice armor, which I assume is only for him. Wow, look at that. Way, way lighter. Believe you take half damage from fire when you have it equipped? I don't remember. I will look it up in a moment. I am curious, though. Move that real quick. I just want to see who all can actually equip that. I think it's just him. Warrior and Knight. Yep, just him. So, hey, armor he doesn't have to fight anyone else over. Same defense as the steel armor, but way better evasion. And we got some mithril gloves, which is, of course, why you don't buy things from stores in this game. More evasion, better defense. He is going to be hard to hurt. Ah, there it is. Ice Storm. Ow. Ambushy Dragon is bad. Dies easy enough, though. And they're worth quite a bit of money. Speaking of Healara, why don't you hit us with one of those? Alright. Ouch. Now which way do we have to go? We have to go south. Go! We want to go this way? I believe so. Ah! Mind Flayers, another new enemy. Let's see here. 112 hit points. Their attack can cause instant death. They can drop Phoenix Downs. They're weak to nothing and resistant to nothing. There you go. Hey look, it's a treasure room. Those elven cloaks, by the way, are worth their weight in gold. So what do you want to think? There's a bunch of forced encounters here. I bet you there are. Nope, not for this one. Well. Of course, with these ones, there's definitely forced encounters. And here we have Winter Wolves. 92 hit points. They can drop ice shields. Weak to fire, strong against ice. Can't remember if they have an ice breath attack themselves, but they're nothing too serious here. Did not drop the ice shield, though. A lot of money. Yes, that is a forced encounter. So if you want to farm an ice shield, here's your spot to do it. Alright. That being said, it's time to get off this floor. And yep, go this way. Lots of specters. Use Dia liberally. It's very cheap for its damage. Alright, so we're back to basement 1 here. And where does it actually put us? Ah, here. Alright. Huh. No forced encounter. Alright. And I saw another chest. That was our friends the Pisco Demons. Huh. No forced encounter. 10,000 gil. Alright, we're gonna go down. If you go up and around here, there's a stairwell. Do not take it. It is the exit. Do not take the stairwell unless you want to leave. Alright. We have some chests and week 4. Sleeping bag. Ah, and we don't need to farm an ice shield because we got one here. Curious. Ninja can equip it, and warrior. So hey, another item he doesn't have to compete with anyone else for. That was like compared to the mithril shield. 4 more defense. Same evade. Very nice. Down we go. And this is a forced encounter with the evil eye. He has an instant death attack. Keep that in mind. Let's see if I can find him here. Evil eye. 162 hit points. No treasure, no weaknesses, resistant to quake. He's going to die. Very fast. And he's dead. Gives a good amount of money. Yay! So this is the whole reason we came down here, is to get the Levy Stone. I forgot to grab that chest because I thought we couldn't get it earlier, and now I feel like a fool. What's in that one? Oh, cloth armor and encounter with dark wizards. Is this the only place I can encounter the dark wizards? I can encounter them much, much later. Do I want to? We'll get to them later. Just know that they're there guarding that chest. It's only got cloth. So I was saying, it only has cloth armor in it. It's not particularly necessary to fight them. But you know what? I'm going to feel bad if I don't. Like I've skipped out on something. So we'll see if we can go fight them. Ah! Speaking of which, though, we still had some enemies to encounter here. Ice Gigas here. 336 hit points, weak to fire, strong against ice, no treasures. Nothing too special here. Alright, Mr. Wolf, you're going down. Goodbye. Ugh, our monk is going to be a powerhouse. Alright. Let's see, this way. There's still one more enemy we haven't encountered, the Remores, but I'm not sure where he appears. I think he actually appears somewhere on this floor. I'm going to show you the exit stairs. Show you the exit stairs up here. Yep, there they are. We actually need to leave, so that takes you out of here. I'm going to use a tent real quick. And I will meet you when I get back to that treasure chest and or I encounter the Remores. Well, here's the Dark Wizard, actually, so we don't need to go to the chest. So, Dark Wizard, 105 hit points. No weaknesses, no resistances, no treasures. Pretty decent defense on him, though. He is designed for later in the game. So I will see you when I reach that treasure chest and or fight a Remores. Alright, here's that chest, and Dark Wizard! Preemptive strike! And he's dead. Okay, not so dangerous. And all you get is clothes. Alright, I'm gonna hunt around for the Remora real quick, and I will be right back. Alright, I kind of gave up on getting the Remores to spawn. It was being stubborn. We can encounter them again a little later. I'll try and do so before I post this episode. But we need to head back to the ship now. By the way, those elven cloaks, they're pretty much the best cloaks you could get, or shields you could get for your casters. So don't be afraid to use them. And they do give +1 agility and +1 intelligence. So yeah, those are definitely worth getting out of the Earth's gift shrine. They also drop in the Wisterwood Cove, but so much harder to get what you want out of that particular dungeon. I would say it's definitely worth farming for your casters. Alright, just gotta get through the rivers now. There might still be a river monster we've missed, but we'll have to grab that later. This way, yep. I think we actually went a little bit too far south, but that's alright. I'm not going to put the bestiary for this area up. It's a bunch of repeat monsters. My poor red wizard, he just got absolutely nothing for HP upgrades. Alright, we're heading south. And we're going actually, I believe, past this area. Oh. Need the canoe to get over here. And into the desert. By the way, the Kenpo gi that we picked up, that's pretty much the best you're going to get for your monk until you reach the Lifespring Grotto. So you might want to pick that one up as well. I would say definitely worth the minimal amount of effort. The Ryukon Desert. Put down the Levistone, and what do we get? An earthquake, apparently. Oh yes, we have our very own ancient airship. Doesn't that thing look cool? I think it looks cool. Gotta love these modern cutscenes. We get the same fanfare as always. You obtain an airship. Because that's not special and fantastic. And there you have it. We can now go anywhere in the world. We can only land on grassland, so you are a little limited in where you can land. It's Provoca, if I recall correctly. Now let's look around a bit. This is a great desert. That's the Mirage Tower. We'll be going there later. Which means that over here... Yes, we want to end up there, but I don't believe there's any place you can land near here on the airship. Which is a pity. Here? Nope. Where is the landing spot for this area? That's marsh. Can't land in marsh. Can't land on the desert, oddly enough. Ah, here? Can I... Maybe not. Oh, over here? Over here. I think you land over here, and we have to walk all the way over here. Around to the castle here. Yes, the castle. Why? Well, because if we look a little bit to the west of it, we have all these islands. And in one of these is Bahamut, who will give us a class change. But that will have to wait. We can land down here. Now that doesn't any good. So let's land over here. And I think this has probably been long enough to make a decent part. So I'm going to use a cottage. I'm going to save, and until our paths cross again, have fun and stay safe, everyone.